I like to think that women are the final adjustments that God made to humanity.
If women are gold diggers, well, who says that men aren't too? Who says they're not also looking for one sugar mommy? And even if sugar mommy, finding a rich babe that has money that probably to them are stupid.
Because the matter is, whether we like it or not, men will always be primitive.
True.
No matter how educated they are, they will always have that primal instinct in them, which is they want to dominate.
For what we know as longest time, women are meant to be the submissive, the delicate, the one who don't speak up. You, as a woman, you're supposed to just be agreeable, malleable.
Agreeable.
You know.
As a woman, I should even be looking out for somebody I can learn from. This is me as a person. This is me, Jessica. Zero. When you sit and take from a man, let's say you're in a relationship, you sit and you take from a man, you're lazy, you're not industrious, gold digger. And the drum rolls. Welcome, guys, to another wonderful episode here on Laptop Latte. It's your favorite girl, Jessica Rogers, and of course, with my amiable, delectable, beautiful co-host.
Oh, come on,
Favor.
go on. Okay.
CEO Creator Complex, baby girl.
Yeah,
oh, stop it! You know, this is the true definition of an industrious woman. You know,
Stop it. Hi.
I know.
It's been a while.
I know.
How many weeks now?
I don't know.
How was
I don't
how
know.
was the weekend?
I can't exactly say how my weekend was. It's just
We're going to the
fluctuates.
trenches.
Yeah.
Things are tight. But
I can't really say it's the same because you're a whole CEO. You know.
Stop it.
You're a whole CEO.
It's quite difficult delegating tasks and managing staff, but you know. Hi, people.
Oh my God! Thank you guys so much for having us once again. So today's topic.
I'm actually quite excited for this. You want to introduce who I do?
You know what? I think you should this time around, CEO, please.
I think it actually applies to me. Are you attacking me?
No, I am not. Just tell us what today's topic is, because I want to just follow from behind.
Sure. So today's topic is confidence or arrogance. Why Nigerian women get pushed for knowing their worth. Now, this is something I am completely sad for, because for what we know as longest time, women are meant to be the submissive, the delicate, the one who you don't speak up. You, as a woman, you're supposed to just be agreeable, malleable. You know, just whatever it is, the man, not even at this point, not even about husband. The man just honor. So even in the workplace, whatever your boss says,
as long as the man you're dealing with, you have to be toned
agree
down.
to it. And then
I was in a little bit of a situation. I'm sorry, were you still talking?
No, go on.
I was in a bit of a situation one time, and when I was staying at my uncle's, right? So there's this dude, like he's I think he's related to my uncle's wife.
Okay.
So the thing was. My aunt is very quiet, just this very calm lady, you know, when you raise your voice or you do some type of way, she's always so mellow.
Everybody calm down.
I'm like, no, exactly. So this particular guy, like I said, I think he's related to her, some sort of younger brother or younger relative. Now, when he talks to her sometimes, I get upset. I'm like, Auntie, why are you not saying anything?
Rude?
Why? Yes, he could be rude sometimes, but I don't think he knows he's being rude, because probably it has been condoned ever since. You know, growing up. Exactly, his environment, because he's a boy.
He should exume authority.
Exactly. So I think that that's the whole problem. That's where the problem is. Yeah. So I'm like, why are you okay with him sounding this way to you?
And I wonder what will happen
now,
when she now starts to raise her voice.
Now, guess what? When he had an issue with me, like he kind of like crossed me. And I tried to be calm the first time. Y'all know me. I'm never calm. But I decided to be calm.
And he did that.
You get
okay.
And the funny thing was that I tried not to indulge him. I was just complaining to my auntie. I was like, yo, I don't like what he did. And this dude walks in and is like, what did you even say I did? And that was it. Like, he just came into that. So he probably thought that maybe if he comes in, I would mellow down or I'll keep quiet the way my auntie used to keep quiet.
Nah. No. We don't do that.
This is Jessica Rogers. I don't do that.
No.
I don't do that. I am the first of 5 kids. I am my father's Ada. In my house, nobody tells me, shit.
Yeah.
You get?
But still,
And I can't be here. I know it's wrong.
It's disrespectful. Like, even in front of his
My
auntie or
exactly. So he was not expecting
sister.
me to fire back. And
I
when
wasn't
I
even
did,
expecting her
I promise you, that
to
was
say
the
shit.
first and last time he ever spoke to me in that manner. They don't born you well. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, that's like, oh wow, thank God for this topic.
some people have to be put in their place. If not, they would not know. So now we're just going to go into. I like this intro. This intro was wonderful. So let's get into the first prompt.
Okay.
As the first prompt that I am looking at here is: a powerful woman will never be able to truly submit to her husband.
Unless he's dumb.
Ouch.
Let's be honest.
That
Sometimes, though, I feel like women assume the role of a man when the man is failing at his
But what
role.
do you think about that prompt, though?
See, first of all,
Do you think, like, generally, do you think a woman that is very powerful can submit to a man?
okay, there are 2 factors. 1, upbringing. 2, again, when a man does not stand up to his role as he's supposed to,
Yeah.
the woman it's like a natural step up. You won't do it, let me do it. So at the end of the day, it is what is going on in the space or the environment. So I've been in a space whereby the man was just, whatever I want to do, you do. I don't really care about you. And then the woman was one who was providing. Of course, at some point, she won't even listen to him. When it comes to decisions in the house, no, I'm not listening to you.
But let's come from a perspective of someone who hasn't gotten married yet. A lady. You're successful, you're a CEO, you have convoy even self when you are driving to your workplace, you understand? Will that kind of woman be able to submit to any man at all? Especially if it's just like an average earner. Okay.
Women are not stupid.
Okay.
Probably the people that we deal with are stupid.
Sometimes.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, for example, I run my own business and I do my own thing. And if I meet somebody, let's say connection, networking events, and I meet people. Submission is when you just agree to somebody and just, okay, no problem, let's do that. But before you submit to the person's decisions or, vocal expressions of what he believes or what the person wants, it has to be a conversation. And then what happens in the conversation, let's say we're talking, and then what the person just said was very stupid, bro, I ain't submitting to shit.
Okay.
Thank
you see, I think that's where the problem is. Now, for this particular prompt, it's not that a woman cannot be submissive to a man when she's powerful, when she's more, financially stable and whatnot. No, that's not the point. And that's where we define the thin line between confidence and arrogance. Okay, now you are confident in, I know I've built myself to a certain level. So I'm intelligent.
Yes, and I know my worth.
I went to school.
Right.
Forget the going to school part. I'm smart. I know some certain things.
You go to school. You want to go to learn, to get information.
Sure, like so. But where I'm coming, the angle I'm coming from is here. Now here's the thing. I meet a man. Like I said, I've built myself up to a certain level. Now I meet a man, and intellectually he is below what me I know. You get like he's way below. I'm not even going to get into a relationship with you. You get?
True.
As a woman, I should even be looking out for somebody I can learn from. This is me as a person. This is me, Jessica. I'm looking out for somebody I can learn from. So intellectually, I would love for you to be higher than me. Do you understand? So because that way, so there's room to learn also. But then what I wouldn't want, because me, Seb, I also know something. So now the thing is, it's not like, okay, now you are more intelligent, no problem. They say you have more, not even more intelligent, you have more experience. You're someone I can learn from. But that does not mean that me, myself, the one that I have, is, doesn't hold water to yours.
True.
You get? So now see where the problem comes in. You're trying to reason with somebody in that level, right? And you're also trying to show them that, I can bring value too. You get? You're not the yoga butter in everything.
Listen to me.
You know things, yes. I know things too.
Right.
But then the moment you try to double down on the fact that but at this point, you see, just try and see my side first.
True.
Do you get? It becomes a problem. You're arrogant.
Yeah. Listening.
But you're just confident in who you have
are.
become and who you are.
And then they expect you to apologize for trying to speak up,
'cause you're not
for
agreeable.
trying to say what you want to say, and then all of a sudden you don't want to submit to whoever it is. And then in the space of marriages, even though yes, I'm not married, but I've seen it before. I've witnessed marriages where the man just tries to exhume what he thinks is smart. Like clearly, we cannot see that oh God, waiting you talk, makes sense. And then the wife is even trying to be like, okay, babe. Listen, let me explain, bro. She said.
But the thing is that a lot of women don't actually know how to get to. You see, women that have learned how to get to their husbands.
It's an art. It's an art.
Exactly.
Some people call it manipulation, but
Do you get? Some people call it juju, but it's an art. Because the matter is, whether we like it or not, men will always be primitive.
True.
No matter how educated they are, they will always have that primal instinct in them, which is they want to dominate. They want to be at the top. They want to be leaders all the time.
All we're saying is listen to us too.
Yeah, but they won't. So there's a way to get them to actually listen to you. But if you come literally,
we speak our minds, and when we speak our minds,
but now, so is the confidence the problem?
No, it's not.
But I think it's how to be confident. See what I think.
But there are also people who are very proud too. I don't really.
Yeah, a lot of women are very, especially if they are fine and they are smart.
When you're fine on top. If you're not fine and you're smart, you know how to pack it. But you now have everything, bro.
Oh, that's the problem. So you see, there's actually a very thin line between confidence and arrogance. There's a very thin line. A lot of ladies do not know that they are arrogant. I've seen my fellow women. Very pretty girls. Sometimes when you try to talk to them, they give you the whole.
Who is this one?
Just look at you like. So and you see that way they behave towards you. They are probably behaving like that towards
other people
as well. And there's always that factor of maybe it's because they feel like they started seeing small change. Do you know why I say small change? Because if you meet the actual big women who are successful,
they're so calm.
They're so nice.
They don't say nothing. In fact, they don't have to make a fuss. No one makes a fuss. It's those ones that are seeing small stuff that do not be doing this whole, can I get 10 glasses?
Now you see those ones that are calmer. Those are the confident women.
Yes.
Those are the women that know whose ox is. What am I speaking? They're the women that actually know themselves. But you see the arrogant ones, I think we all know who the arrogant ones are. So there's actually a very thin line. A lot of women mistake one for the other.
What about this other interesting prompt? Men are gold diggers too.
Hold on.
Sip self-control. No, because it's true. If women are gold diggers, well, who says that men aren't too? Who says they're not also looking for one sugar mommy? And even if it's sugar mommy, finding a rich babe that has money that probably to them are stupid. And, they just can, hey, babe, it's an emergency right now. I need to go somewhere. Just send me 200,000 there, and I'm going to bring that to you. And the next thing, whoop,
I cannot be with a woman who cannot fend for herself. A woman that is lazy. I want an industrious woman, I want a woman who works. And that's why you hear a lot of ladies, they'll tell you, run, oh.
And there are women out there that take care of their man. And the man is just sitting down there balancing, just chopping their wife's money and trying to still form head of the household.
But I'm going to ask a question now that might be triggering. Why is it so bad when men do it though?
Okay, but when we do it, it's okay.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, why is it so bad that a man is doing it?
We're done, guys.
No, we're not done. Let's get into it.
So when did they talk?
No, let's get into this. Why is it a problem when men do it?
No, because it's easy for them to gaslight us, to say shit about us, to call us anything they want to call us because we are taking their money that they willingly gave us. They call the women to their bed. They give them money, the girls go, or they see a woman out there, they try and rip her off, or just enjoy her for the fun of it, and then dump her, and then now call us cheap, and all those things. But then when we now notice it in the men as well, we're not supposed to call it out.
A lot of ladies don't want to call it out.
Because they're afraid. What else? They're afraid that maybe their suppliers or their sponsors, remember our last topic, women and sponsors, they're afraid that their sponsors will probably cut out their sponsorship. So obviously they have to be malleable, they have to be agreeable, they have to be like, no.
That's not necessarily the point I'm coming from. Like, I mean, when men decide to assume that role of takers instead of givers, it's never really balanced. And sometimes I try to understand what it is men actually want.
Let's be honest, A relationship, no matter whether it's marriage, friendship, connection, is give or take. What can I give you?
No.
What can you give me?
Yes, I get that.
If you're not, first of all, okay, let's leave money. Let's say we're friends, of course we are, and I'm always taking from you. Today, maybe I'm borrowing your jewelry, next month I'm borrowing your hair, next month I'm borrowing your money, and then you realize that you're not always getting from me. At some point, you probably look at me and be like, babe, what's happening now? What's so?
So here's the question I'm asking.
Mm-hmm.
When you sit and take from a man, let's say you're in a relationship, you sit and you take from a man, you're lazy, you're not industrious, gold digger. But when is the man the other way? Let's say he's not completely
He's a potential
lazy.
millionaire.
A potential millionaire. Now you're the one spending. This time you are desperate.
First of all,
so either way, we are the problem.
It's just
either way, there's a problem with we women. So what exactly are we doing wrong?
What if the men are fighting back? Since women do the gold digging, make we also do the same thing as well.
No, get where I'm coming from, Chini. See the question I'm asking. What I'm asking is a very simple question. What is that wrong thing that we are doing which makes us never get it right? If it's on the other way, if we as the women are the takers, we are tagged not lazy, we're tagged gold diggers, we're tagged unindustrious, right? But if we now flip it and decide to give in the relationship, we are desperate to keep the man, to settle down, stuff like that, talks like that,
I see.
Oh, you didn't know about that?
No. I see your point. And
so what are we doing wrong? What exactly are the women doing wrong? Because we're trying to focus on the women here. The reason why men being gold diggers, why it's not talked about much, is because it's not a thing for men.
Or it's been their thing, they've just been hiding it.
No, it's really not a thing. Most men don't even like it when a woman spends on them and stuff. It's just this our recent generation of what's it called? I'm not saying they haven't been in existence, or they have been in existence, but it's not a man thing. They can't even come out and say, if they come out with their fellow guys, they will not be proud to say it's one sugar mommy like that that's sponsoring their life. No.
Yeah.
They will try to hide it under the cloak of some other business or blah bullshit. You get what I'm saying? So what are we women doing wrong?
So there are two things that I would say, right? The first one is some women are okay with taking the role of just trying to be good and just give things off. I feel like the note of them being desperate, maybe they are desperate, but there are women who are not desperate. It's probably just in their nature. It's probably just in who they are. Like they're givers. They don't mind sharing. They don't mind helping their man. They don't mind all that stuff.
And then but
for me, if they choose to, if someone else, a third party view says, "Oh, you're just being desperate," and that's your business. No,
not the third party. The man. Most of the times, the men.
Oh, if it's the man, then the woman as the woman that now said to give, I'll be the fool now, because in the end, it's even you that doesn't even have brains to even be grateful.
So we'll leave this particular prompt out there for you guys. Why don't you tell us what it is that you think?
It's actually dicey.
Prompt. Exactly, and yeah, of course, if you're watching this video, do not forget to click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and, of course, share to your friends. So now we're delving into the next prompt. Co-host, do me the honors.
Whew. Nigerian men want a strong woman, just not one who is stronger than them.
And that's actually...
It's easier to say, that woman is so confident. I like how she carries herself. But then bring that woman into your space. No.
It's not a problem.
It's like, oh no, please, I don't want that one, because they now feel like they cannot talk to her. They cannot, tell her to do things that they want her to do. But it's easier to just admire from afar.
So do you believe that? So you don't believe that there's a possibility that they actually just want someone who is strong? Not that they doesn't necessarily have to be an ulterior motive to wanting a strong person.
I think it's in an innate nature of a man to just control. Right, based on home bringing, upbringing, and all that, take control, provide, lead, structure. So because of that mindset that they have, they are expecting a woman that would accept that leadership, that mindset. But yes, a strong, confident woman can be that if you're willing to be, a calm person that can listen. But then when men don't want to think that women have minds of their own to communicate, and they want to be dumb, if they see someone else that feels like it's like them, like, I just want it's also like me, I sense this, she too provides. I don't think I want to do that.
this, especially in these days, a lot of women these days, when they hear a man say, "I want a strong woman,"
I don't think they know what they're asking for.
it automatically interprets to most of the women of this generation. Most of the women of this generation, it automatically interprets as, you want a slave. You want a strong woman, Abi. Somebody that will probably be carrying your family, be doing this, doing that. Probably you'll be lazy, and then and then they would what's it called? We have to carry the burden at some point. That's why they're looking for a strong woman. But is that always the case? Is that what the man is actually always expecting?
That's actually a very good point.
But I don't think it's all men that expect that. But because of the times we are in, once a man says, "I want a strong woman," it's scary.
True.
Why don't we just take a quick break? It's time to skip, sip,
Looking forward to this.
and reset. All right, people, what's up? Welcome to another segment here on Skip, Sip, and Reset. So today on Chaos Relay, I'm going to be going up against my amiable co-host, Favor. And what we have to do is very pretty simple. So basically, we're going to just have to finish the entire relay in the shortest time possible. I can bet on that Jesse Rogers is going to be Favor hands down. But let's not be too quick. Anyways, just sit back and enjoy yourselves, people. This is terrible. Okay. Why won't you just stand? Stand. I don't see just leave out. Okay. Come on. Really? Really? Sure. This is kind of freaking annoying, right? Zero, right? Zero. One. Zero. Two. One. Two. Three. Hold on.
is right?
Oh, three red.
Come on. No, this one is right.
One red.
Okay, so this is right. Yay! I'm done.
Okay, welcome back.
Winner! I mean, did
That
you?
bottle.
Like, I had to fuck my hair up, but I was like, nah.
No, it's fine.
No,
it's
this should
fine.
interrupt this game, bro.
No,
bro,
no,
did you,
let
that
me
was so
let me
sweet.
just let you gloat. It's fine. No problem. No problem.
She
go
struggled
again.
with the bottle.
We go again. All right, people, welcome back. That was chaotic, and I hope you had fun too.
I
so
did.
we are back to the whole confidence or arrogance topic.
Mhm.
All right. So let's make this pretty quick. Now, a man who negotiates hard is strategic, but a woman who does the same is difficult and has too much mouth.
Why do I feel like you want to attack me for this one? What did I do?
I mean, I'm not attacking, but I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think? Do you think that's true?
So you know who I am. My personality is I don't like conflict. I don't like arguments. When it starts to see that I'm talking too much and the human being doesn't even want to hear me, I'll almost silence him.
Which is how
I'm tired.
it should be. So that's why I feel like this prompt, I kind of like disagree with it. You know, a woman who does the same is difficult and has too much mouth. Oh, sorry, actually, I agree with it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Actually, so the man who negotiates hard is strategic because yes, men try to try to get a better deal or something, or try and prove how they're right and explain and give their logical.
So now you see your expressions when you're talking about the man doubling down and being hard with his strategy.
But then when it's
like
a woman's turn.
But when it's a woman, see the way you're behaving, right? Towards the man behaving that way. Why is it now? Why do you not want the woman in that space?
Yeah.
Get where I'm coming from. I like to think that women are the final adjustments that God made to humanity. We were the last people to be created. So now what's the point of the upgrade if you're going to behave like the version before you?
Ciao. Okay, if you put it like that, ciao.
So men are known for their primal hoi hoi hoi. They want to like dominate, be assertive and whatnot.
Right.
Now when they say a woman is supposed to be, because that's how we win.
Right.
That's how we actually take control of that situation. When a woman, if you want to talk about when you want to negotiate a particular situation with, let's say, your partner, or wherever it is you are, let's say it's not your partner, maybe your workplace or whatever. As a woman, there's this unique charm that we have as women, but a lot of us have not tapped into it.
Just by talking. Just by presenting yourself.
You can be confident, but calm, very level-headed.
You don't have to.
Don't express emotions, anyhow, like don't be all over the place.
But when it now comes to us actually haggling, let me use that term. When I want to haggle and prove that maybe your point, let's say in the office you're trying to present a presentation, there's always that hater that does not like your presentation and wants to now question you, and you have to stand there and prove your word. If it's a man that speaks up, everyone will be like amazing.
You can stand there
when it's a woman's turn,
but not the thing. Most women do not know how to prove their worth without getting emotional. Again, that's where the problem is.
Emotional
now that hater, what they're trying to do is rage bait you. So why give in to the rage bait? Why don't you shun them by being a proper woman, like completely embodying her femininity? Because you see that femininity, there's a lot of power in it, and we can achieve a lot. So yes, I believe you have too much mouth, too much unnecessary mouth. If you try to heckle like a man,
I don't think so.
You should be better than a man.
True. Now,
in that area,
for example, people like me might choose the route of, there's no need to even bother. Let me just keep quiet.
Exactly.
But there are women that are out there that are like, well, why? At the end of the day, what has been accomplished?
When you say but why, so, yes, tackle the situation, but not in, how do I put it, in
a mad way.
Like a mad word.
But we're having it. It still doesn't. I feel like even if we're having a calm conversation, I feel like if it's not this is too much. Even if I'm calm, you will still say I'm talking too much. Let's be honest. The person, if it's not even a smart person, will still say, "Oh, you're talking too much. You're wasting my time. There's no need. Forget about it." And then the arguments or the conversation is just dead there. At that
The point is not. It mustn't be through a conversation to prove your point. It mustn't be with talk.
But
What
what happens when it's with talk now? Shouldn't we talk? That's my question.
You should still be smart about it. I'm just saying we shouldn't do things like men because we are women.
For example, I have a friend, right?
You know, it's not in everything that I support the whole, if a man does it, why can't a woman do it? You see,
hold on. Why can't the men hear us out so that we don't talk too much?
Yeah, I get where you're coming from. But now here's the thing. We're always doing the whole, why can't a woman do it too? Why can't a woman do it too? I really want us to like come out from that space. We shouldn't always try to do things like the men
bigger
do.
Person.
Not just being the bigger, yes, being the bigger person indeed. But because we are the upgrade, argue with your pants. Now, because we are the upgrade, I feel like we should proffer a better way to handle and show them. Show again.
It's done.
But that's the thing, a lot of us do not do that. We always end up trying to be like the men and then spoiling everything because at the end of the day, they will now see you as a man and nothing is corrected.
I see your point, but I still stand by it's also okay to actually speak up.
What do you guys think?
Okay, let's sure, no worries.
So for the final prompt before we, wrap it up for today's episode, co-host.
Arrogance is just confidence that other people have not given you permission to have yet. That's very twisted.
Very twisted. Arrogance is just confidence. Arrogance is not confidence.
Arrogance is not. First of all, arrogance is arrogance. Confidence is confidence. If you're arrogant, it means you are wearing. What do you say? I'm wearing Prada. So if you're arrogant, it means you don't even care about the other person you're even talking to. Confidence is I see you, I respect you, but I believe in my own terms. So this one that I'm saying, arrogance is just confidence that other people have not given you permission to have it. That's why are you frustrated because that nobody's allowing you to talk? Yeah. And that means you're not even confident in yourself. You don't even know who you are. You don't even know your worth. So what's not the point?
But what was the origin of this prompt though? Is there something? Are there things in the society that actually, tallies with this?
Yeah, if you think about it, I feel like this applies mainly when it comes to the work culture, like the corporate world. For example, let's say I have a presentation to make. I've had a presentation to make that someone else had to do. And so this person was trying to make it look like, oh, I have years of experience with this, so my suggestions are always right. I questioned his opinion. And when I did, the client asked me, why do you say so? And then I gave my own point of view. The man actually called me arrogant and said because I just don't want to accept that his years of experience is enough to handle the job. I said, you can have years of experience in the job, but if you refuse to upgrade and know more, because for example now with AI coming into the picture, yes, true, people's jobs are almost becoming replaced. So if you are not even aware that, hey, if this job will take you an hour or 2 hours to do, let's say, and I want to use AI to do it, for example now, our website, Laptop Latte, is built on AI. That wasn't I did it, right? So if you if that's the case, then I don't have to pay someone millions of naira just for you to build the same thing. And then if I come and tell you that, and you don't want to listen to what I'm saying to you, and you call me arrogant, who was the arrogant one? Are you seeing where I'm coming from with this? Because it happened, and I was like my clients didn't. So
in other words,
and I got
our what is interpreted or what is called arrogance is
probably
confidence,
someone else's fear.
Yeah,
fear of like, what if this person is right? What if she's right? But no, I can't let her win. Let me just. You're being arrogant.
So what I'm understanding from you now, what I'm understanding from you right now is that it is confidence that is being mistaken for arrogance.
Exactly.
In other words, if I'm getting the pieces of everything we've done today on a straight line, on a straight line. We're getting everything on a straight line. I believe what we're saying is most of the times men mistake or interpret confidence as arrogance, while women sometimes, most of the times, are arrogant and mistake it for confidence.
And the difference between both is knowledge. If you want to question someone's arrogance, tell me, why should I believe your opinion? Now that time we're gonna know say this person don't know anything.
What she said.
No, it's the truth. Because when you wonder why they're being arrogant, you're not like, tell me more. And then now tell you rubbish. Bro, you
rubbish.
just stand up and even lead down and be like, no, we're done. But it's the truth.
Yeah.
If you want to test the difference, check out what are they. Okay, fine. They're all making the fuss about something. What do they know? You find that the person who is calmer knows more than the person who is all loud-mouthed. And that's the difference. And I think we can close it here.
Of course, we can.
Get knowledge, people. Be smart. Come on. But it's the truth.
So the thin line between arrogance and confidence is knowledge. Once you have knowledge, one of the things, how do they even get that knowledge anyway? It's a topic for another day. But the point is, get knowledge because wisdom is profitable to direct. All right, people, thank you so much for having us on today's episode here at Laptop Latte, and you can share your thoughts in the comment section, please. We want your ideas. We want to
check out our
know
website.
What you have in your mind.
It was AI built. Just heads up.
Yes, CEO. Yes, CEO. Okay, people, thank you so much. It's been a wonderful time here with you. May your favorite girl, Jessie Rogers.
And favor here.
Peace. Bye.